Start recording. Stop recording. Button. Camera chooser. Front. Camera chooser. Front face. Camera chooser. Back facing. Button. Screen curtain off.
Hello guys, this channel is not all about toys. It's got episode reviews, somewhat. It's got talk about updates to the TMNT franchise and stuff. It's got a lot of stuff, so stay tuned. I know I've done a lot of videos. I can't live stream anymore due to this stupid YouTube thing. YouTube, you made a terrible decision. Now how am I going to stream on mobile? Now I have to use a third-party app. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Anyways, I don't care. The reason why the screen is black is because the screen couldn't turned on. That's kind of irrelevant. But, let me tell you something. In the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles TV series, they referred to their way of communication as the T-phone. Kind of a cool spin on the iPhone, don't you think? And the camera sound sounded a lot like the iPhone, sort of.
Stop recording. Button.
So yeah, you kind of get it's kind of a smartphone thing to the Turtles. Like, they call them video phones. Really, they're just smartphones. So, a phone that can pretty much do everything your computer does, besides the fact that it doesn't have a USB port, and the fact that it cannot run softwares. It can only run applications, which they're kind of like software, but in a way, they're just made for the phone. So, basically, I know I'm going way off topic, but, so yeah. I've watched a few videos on another account. One, which is about the 1992 Mutations Raphael from Playmates from the 1990s. I never owned any Ninja Turtle toys from the 90s because I wasn't born in the 90s. If you know me, you probably know when I was born. If you know me personally. So, I have owned some re-release figures of the 1980s and 90s. The 1993 Super Dawn was one of them, although I broke it. And I also reviewed the 2014 movie Shredder from the Michael Bay movies. I hope to do more of these reviews.
Low battery. Close. Button.
Well, that's simple to fix.
Back.
All you gotta
Button.
do is just plug in the charger. That's all you gotta do. And if you're sitting on a bed, or if you're sitting near something that can literally complete you from, there we go. There we go with the wall port, the wall end. Eesh. So there's kind of a mark on this wall adapter that I have to sort of indicate that this is the side of the charger. It could be cracked though, so don't depend on it. And there we go. I think of ways that the Ninja Turtles could be designed. Although, that would have been cool if we got Ninja Turtles back in the 60s, but, because they had some type of thing like that. Only it was Venom for Spider-Man. And for Batman, it was, I guess, just a costume or something. The closest thing to mutagen I can think of, that was back in the 70s or something. Oh no. I was thinking about Ghostbusters. Like, there is one thing, it's not mutagen, but there's one thing I know of that I've heard of. I've had a couple action figures of Ghostbusters, but they weren't from the 1990s because I wasn't born in the 90s. I'm not telling you when, but if you know me personally, you'll know when I was. That is, if people that know me personally watch these videos. Ghostbusters did have some sort of slime effect, although those figures weren't released until like actually they were released before the 80s, I believe, right? Oh yeah, there was something that was similar to mutagen and ooze and stuff in the 70s, which was
YouTube. Now. New from animated. Speech off.
what in the world?
Speech on. Stop recording. Button. Camera. Stop recording. Button.
It was like a monster game by Mattel that I've heard Pixel Dan do a review on. See, this Ninja Turtles channel does go about maybe 15% off topic and 75% on topic. So, if you're wanting a basic Ninja Turtles thing, then stay here, I guess. What is the most expensive Ninja Turtles playset slash action figure slash vehicle? How should I know? I think that sewer layer playset for the Rise of the Ninja Turtles series is pretty darn expensive. Renting at about probably $120. I could never afford that. Much less the Turtle Tank. That's about $35 when most turtle vans are about the price of $25 to $30. Believe me, I'm not sure how much the Cowabunga. I can't talk today. Cowabunga Carl van. I've had that. Although that van, because that was from the movie. That was the only van I had. That was the first turtle van I ever got. I think. Then there was the Shellraiser about 5 years later, or 6 years later. And it's not even a turtle van, it's a converted sub car. If you know what a subway is, you probably know that an old subway car that was once Leatherheads got turned into the Turtles. Shellraiser. But then, 3 years later, there was the Party Wagon, which I never got. I wish I did. But there was something similar about a year ago, and I think I got it down there. Anyways, I'm not going to go digging for it. It's down there, but I'm not going to go digging for it because it's got a bunch of stuff on it. The Turtle Van from 2014, that's the Turtle Assault van, Turtle Assault vehicle, or Turtle Assault van. That was about $30 with a few different action features like a luge that rolls out when pressing a button on the side of the back of the van. And let me tell you, that's powerful. I had lots of fun with that until the launcher broke on the top, the launcher on the top. Now, I gotta warn you. I kind of broke the button on mine, on the launcher on the top. Don't do the same with yours. If you ever missed out on getting the Turtle Assault Van, and if you get it on eBay, it'll probably be around 50 or 60 bucks. But you may be thinking, but it was 5 years ago. So things get more pricier on the internet. I haven't had the battle show because number one, that was released in 2002, and I don't know if I was old enough for that. I don't know. But I did notice that one of the first Ninja Turtles I've gotten was a used action figure of Donatello. And I think it came with his bow staff. I actually got a brand new Ninja Turtle that... Have you ever seen those turtles where you would pull the ripcord in the back? What are those called? Do you know? Do any of you know in the comments what those... Do any of you know what those turtles were called that had the ripcords that were released in like 2007? Because I think I got the Donatello one. Do you know what it's called? Because I think it's got like a thing that you attach to it and it can walk, and it's about like maybe 4 or 5 inches. Do you know what it's called? Let me know. Are they called some sort of rapid running Ninja Turtle or something? Let me know in the comments below. I did look at what was supposedly called a Geese Donatello, but I think that was a Mutations one, because once I looked at the Nickelodeon ones, I remembered, I thought, hey, I think I remember having one of these. So I hope they bring one of those back to Rise, because if they do, I am going to be very, very happy.
YouTube. Now. New from Speech off.
I still get notifications. Oh, I guess it's because I'm on the same account. Oh, never mind. Ah! Oh my gosh.
Stop recording.
Oh, well, I'm done.